Okay, this is Candidate Channel. We're gonna read some poetry. Okay, this is John Kitover, Candidate Congressman reads poetry. Hope you enjoy. I know you will. Oh, the apostle is here. Apostle of what? Sovereign. Okay, this is John Kitover, Candidate Congressman podcast. This is hashtag poetry. Wisdom. Okay, B computer, here we go. This is Candidate Congressman John Kitover giving you your ASMR NLP hypnosis to defeat parenthood. This is your poetry ASMR hypnosis for Candidate Congressman John Kitover. I hope you enjoy. But God, what divinity rises to me in the mountainous place? What sun beyond suns and surprises mine eyes at the dawn of his face? No God in his silence existing, no heaven and no earth of him skills, save the blizzard unresting, whirling and twisting, drift on the hills. So witless and aimless and formless, count the Creator to be, not strong as who rides on the stormless and amaze and untamable sea, with motion and action distorted. For marks on the paths he hath trod, aided or courted, aided or thwarted, lo, he is your God. Mine in the silence abideth, whose strength is the strength of the rest, not on thunders or clouds she arideth, but draweth me down to her breast, the maker of men, but dissolving their life from its burden of ills, ever resolving the circle revolving to peace of the hills. And dark is her breast and unlighted, but a warm sweet scent is expressed, and a rose as of sunset excited, in the strength of her sunless breast. Love is like pain, but enchanted, kissed as an opiate breath, emulously panted, and fervours less granted are sorrow and death. No death is ye name in derision, changed to a cycle of pain, to a cycle of joy as a vision, ye chase and may capture in vain. Endeth your peace, and your change is like the change in a measure that shrills, and slackens and ranges your passion as strangers the love of the hills. Nay, death is a portal passing to misery other but sure, yet the snow on the hills amassing, the wind of an hour may endure. But as day after day grows the summer, the crystals melt one after one. The hills shall they numb her, their frost overcome her, demand of the sun. That uttermost death of my lady revealed in the heart of the range is as light in the groves, long shady as peace in the halls of change. The web of the world is rended, straight stayed of the causal mills. Time is ended, space unextended, an end of the hills. Okay, hit that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment. That poem is called The Hills. Up next, it will be Perturabo. Divinity rises, me in the mountainous place. Ooh, the aurora borealis has returned. Speak to me, Aurora.
How are you doing, Mr. John?
I'm good. How are you?
Could be better. How's your, wait a minute. I think I overheard you speak before. How was your date?
Oh, expensive.
Expensive? Was it, at least did you have fun?
Um, I don't know if I would call it fun. I would just call it like helping somebody do all their errands.
The fuck?
Yes, some girl. Listen, to understand all is to forgive all. So I helped somebody pay and get all their shit together today. Who I have, questioned whether they were capable of doing it themselves. Or not even knowing about it. But listen, this city will destroy you if you're, not ever present and careful.
I see. I've touched down there, and just feeling the presence of the airport was enough for me to be like, oh shit. I could feel it. I could feel it just in the airport, and this was quite a while ago. It's very interesting.
Well, I helped her with her errands. She's gonna help me with my errands or my work, but an extra hand can be helpful. I gotta move some shit.
Oh, that's what I always used to help people do. Just move. That's how you make friends for life. You have to move.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Expensive. So you're gonna do poetry?
Hmm. Yep, I just did the first round. We're live on YouTube. We're live on many, many phones, shooting shorts. These are 3-minute clips.
Yeah. I used to do 33-second clips on TikTok. TikTok. It was somebody's password. TikTok. That I knew. No longer. used to be the keeper of passwords. Hundreds. Hundreds and hundreds. Mhm. So you have an interesting digital footprint, do you?
What do you think?
Yeah. Apparently I do too. Yeah, we're in the same boat. Sort of.
Why do you say that?
Mm. I know more than I put on.
Yeah, but people who say that, they don't know shit.
No, people who say that and are silenced know plenty. But you're right. There should be killing the ego. It's better. Humble. Humbleness is a virtue. I guess. That's not how I got anywhere, though. I was definitely not humble when I was climbing my ass up the mountain. I had to be not humble. Fight tooth and nail.
Comply or die.
I basically had no net, no safety net at all. It was either I did it or I would fail miserably. There was no like not succeeding.
Okay, this is your poetry. This is a magic poem called Perdurabo. Perdurabo. Perdurabo means to endure until the end. Magic motto, magic name. It's Crowley's magic name. Perdurabo. Frater Perdurabo. Brother Perdurabo. Okay, here we go. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading magical NLP hypnosis, ASMR relaxation to defeat Darren Lord in the 16th district. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Exile from humankind. The snow's fresh flakes are warmer than men's hearts. My mind is wrought into dark shapes of solitary thought that loves and sympathizes, but awakes no answering love, pity. What a pang hath this strange solitude to aggravate the self-abasement and the blows of fate? No snake of hell hath so severe a fame. I am not lower than all men. I feel too keenly, yet my place is not above, though I have this unalterable love in every fibre. I am crucified, part on a lone burning crag of steel, tortured, cast out, and yet I shall abide. Okay, this is called morphia. Thirst, not the thirst of the throat, though that be the wildest and worst of physical pangs that smote, alone to the heart of Christ, ringing the one wild cry, I thirst, from his agony, while the soldiers drank and diced, not the thirst benign that calls the worker to wine, not the bodily thirst, though that be frenzy accursed, when the mouth is full of sand, and the eyes are gummed up, and the ears trick the soul till it hears water, water at hand, when a man will dig his nails in his breast and drink the blood. Already there clots and stales ere his tongue can tip its flood, when the sun is a living devil, vomiting vats of evil, and the moon and the night but mock the wretch on his bed in a rock, and the dome of heaven high arched, like his mouth is arid and parched, and the caves of his heart high spanned are choked with alkali sand. Not this, but a thirst uncharted, body and soul alike, traitors turned black-hearted, seeking a space to strike. In a victim already attuned to one vast chord of wound, every separate bone, cold and incarnate grown, distilled from the icy sperm of hell's implacable worm, every drop of a river of blood aflame and aquiver with poison secret and sour, with a sudden twitch at the last like certain jagged daggers, with bloodshot eyes, dull glass, the screaming Malay staggers through his village aghast. So blood wrenches its pain, sardonic through heart and brain, every separate nerve awakened alert on a curve, whose asymptote's name is never, in a hyperbolic forever, a bitten and burning snake striking its venom within as if it might serve to slake, but pain for the 10th of a minute. Exile from humankind, from snows, fresh flakes of war and men's hearts. My mind is wrought into dark shapes of solitary foe that loves and sympathizes, but awaits. Okay, we're gonna call that the poet.
That was epic, the ending. Those all reverb and echoes.
Mm. Poetry. Exile from humankind, the snow's fresh flakes are warmer than men's hearts. My mind is wrought into dark shapes of solitary thought that loves and sympathizes, but awakes no answering love, pity, but a baying hath this strange solitude to aggravate the self-abasement and the blows of fate. No snake of hell hath so severe a fate. I am not lonely, O man, since a feeble community my place is not above, though I have this unalterable love in every fiber. I am crucified, part on a lone burning crag of steel, tortured, cast out, and yet I shall abide. uh,
What happened to Chester? Apparently everything was wrong. We sent over a 75mm shell that crossed and returned at 88. Their tanks are diesels. And even when we managed to hit one of them, they kept on running our tanks. I asked them if the machine gun bullets pierced the armor. He said, no, sir. The bullets just come through one side and rattle around a bit. I understand we had a little trouble coordinating the aircut. Trouble was no aircut.
General Smith on the line, sir.
I need a good number 2, man. I want to make Brad my deputy commander, okay? Thanks, man. Now you're not spying for Eisenhower anymore. You're working for me. Fine, okay. There. You got those stars?
Yes, sir.
Get them off. What's the matter, Brad? I've been nominated by the president. It doesn't become official until it's approved by the Senate. They have their schedule, and I have mine. George, if you were named Admiral of the Turkish Navy, I believe your aides could dip into their haversacks and come up with the appropriate badge of rank. Anyway, congratulations. Premature congratulations. What happened to Chester?
This is your poetry, ASMR hypnosis. Hit that like button, share and subscribe.
exile.
The Italians wanted Kennedy, the Irishman, for president, and that's what they got. Are you saying you don't remember doing any favors to Johnny Dio? Or you don't remember the conversation? I cannot remember. Then where did this $20,000 come from? Offhand, that particular amount of money I borrowed, I don't know at this particular moment. Plus, oh yeah, he did his part for getting Kennedy elected, that's for sure. So what's the first thing that Jack Kennedy does to thank Chicago for all their help? He puts his shit-ass brother in there, a little prep school punk, and he winds up making...
This is candidate Congressman John Kitover running to defeat Darren Mudd in the 16th district. Super liar, super scammer, super fraudster, super borrower, super spender, super taxer, COVID-19 vaccine liar, and my 2,000 subscribers. It's called morphine. So blood wrenches its pain, sardonic through heart and brain. Every separate nerve awake and alert.
Tax or COVID-19 vaccine.
Awake and alert on a curve whose asymptote's name is never, and hyperbolic forever. A bitten and burning snake striking its venom within it, as if it might serve to slake pain for the tithe of a minute. Awake, forever, awake. Awake as one never is while sleep is a possible end. Awake in the void, in the abyss, whose thirst is an echo of this, that martyrs world without end, amen. The man that falters and yields for the proverb's month and an hour, to the lure of the snow-starred fields, where opium poppies a flower. Only the prick of a needle, charged from a wizard well, is this sufficient to wheedle soul from heaven to hell? Does man's spirit wean from fear of its ghosts and gods to fawn at the feet of a fiend? Is it such a terrible odds? The heir of ages of wonder, crowned of earth for an hour, the master of tide and thunder, against the juice of a flower? Aye, in the roar and the rattle of all the armies of sin, this is the only battle he never was known to win. Slave to the thirst, not thirst as here it is weakly written, not thirst in the brain black bitten, in the soul more sorely smitten. One dare not think of the worst, beyond the raging and raving hell the physical craving lies in the brain benumbed. At the end of time and space, an abyss unmeasured, unplumbed, the haunt of a face. It is she that found me in the morphia honeymoon. With silk and steel she bound me, in her poisonous milk she drowned me. Even now her arms surround me, stifling me into the swoon that still, but oh, how rarely, comes at the thrust of the needle, steadily stares and squarely, nor needs to fondle and wheedle her slave aghast for a kiss, hers whose horror is his that knows that viper wound, speckled and barred with black, on its rusty amber scales, in his tomb the straining, groaning rack on which he wails, The blood wrenches its pain, said Don. But God, what divinity rises to me in the mountainous place? What sun beyond suns and surprises mine eyes at the dawn of his face? No God in his silence existing, no heaven and no earth of him skills, save the blizzard unresting, whirling, twisting, drift on the hills.
So witless and aimless in fullness, count the Creator to be, not strong as who rides on the stormless and Tamaze at untamable sea, but motion and action distorted. Her marks in the paths he hath trod, aided or courted, aided or thwarted, lo, he is your God. Mine in the silence abideth, strength is the strength of the rest, that on thunders or clouds she rideth, draweth me down to her breast, the maker of men, the dissolving their life from its burden of ills, ever resolving the circle revolving to peace of the hills. Dark is her breast and unlighted, but her warm sweet scent is expressed, and a rose as of sunset excited, the strength of her sunless breast. Love is like pain, but enchanted, kissed as an opiate breath, amorously panted, the fervours last granted are sorrow and death. Though death is ye name in derision, change to a cycle of pain, to a cycle of joy as a vision, ye chase and may capture in vain. And if your peace and your change is like the change in a measure that shrills, slackens and ranges your passion as strangers the love of the hills. Nay, death is a portal of passing to misery other but sure. If the snow on the hills amassing, the wind of an hour may endure. But as day after day grows the summer, the crystals melt one after one. The hills shall they number. NLP hypnosis, ASMR relaxation to defeat Darren Wood in the 16th district. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Exile from humankind.
Kids perform. This is John Kitover running in the 16th district to defeat Parallel, the superpower, super spreader, super dancer, super scammer, super liar, COVID-19 vaccine fraudster. Go to chartforcongress.com. This is your ASMR and NLP hypnosis poetry. The cranial dome is vaulted. The mad Mongolian eyes slant with the ecstasies of things immune, exalted, far beyond stars and skies. Slits of amber and jet, snout for the quarry sect, fleshy and heavy and gross, bestial, broken, cross. Below it her mouth it drips, blood from the lips that hide the fangs of a snake, drips on venomous udders, mountainous flanks they fret, and the spirit sickens and shudders at the hint of the worst thing yet. Oh yeah, the golden bait, barbed with infinite pain, fatal, fanatical mate of a poisoned body and brain. Olya, the name that leers its lecherous longing and knavery, whispers in crazing ears the secret spell of her slavery. Horror indeed intense, seduction ever intenser, swinging the smoke of sense from the bowl of a smouldering censer. Behind me, behind and above, she stands the mirror of love. Fingers are supple jointed, and nails are polished and pointed, and tipped with spurs of gold. With them she rowels the brain. Her lust is critical, cold, and her Chinese cheeks are pale as she daintily picks, profane, with her octopus lips and the teeth jagged and back beneath, pulp and blood from a nail. One swift prick was enough, in days gone by to invoke her. She was incarnate love, in the hours when I first awoke her. Little by little I found the truth of her strict of clothing, bitter beyond all bound, leprous beyond all loathing. Black, the plague of the pit, the pustules visibly fester, cancerous kisses that bit as the asp caressed her. Dragon of lure and dread, tiger of fury and lust, the quick in chains to the dead, the slime alive in the dust, brazen in shame like a flame, an orgy of pregnant pollution with hate beyond aim or name, orgasm, death, dissolution. Know you now why her eyes so fearfully glaze, beholding terrors and infamies like filthy flowers unfolding? Laughter widowed of ease, agony barred from sadness, death defeated of peace. She not madness, she waits for me, lazily glaring as moon goes murdering moon. The moon of her triumph is nearing, she will have me wholly soon.
This is your piece.
Cranial nose vaulted, Manneringolian eyes slagged with the ecstasies of things immune, exalted, far beyond stars and skies. Slits of amber. Saka, this is your ASMR NLP process knowledge. The cranial dome is vaulted, the mad Mongolian eyes slant with the ecstasies of things immune, exalted, far beyond stars and skies. Slits of amber and jet, snout full of quarry scent, fleshy and heavy and gross, bestial, broken, cross, broken, cross.
Sweetheart, hello. Lovely evening, days of the Brussels sprouts were almost as delicious as your kisses.
Place that is dominated by one culture, right? Which is now confused with nationality at this point.
Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Protects for COVID-19 vaccine. Protects for COVID-19. Saka, this is your ASMR NLP process.
Hey, you mind paying for this? I don't have any cash.
Sure, I'll just put it on my credit card.
We think we're on the vault. We think our voice decides who wins. That's wrong. God does. Every ruler, every government, every rise, every fall, it's his hand. Let's remember, we are in exile and for a reason. As God told.
The master has mastered nature. Or super spreader, super cancer. Good shot for Congress, power super spreader.
drink some more tea. Hmm.
Show me the reason you had no money.
Video. It's a breathing and meditate.
This is your biggest apartment. Who protects your COVID-19 vaccine? Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Hypnosis. This is who protects your COVID-19 vaccine.
Sound like a reasonable and you probably are.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? If so, you need to stop now and immediately call an experienced auto accident. Do you a big favor? Because you knew. You need to not rip the fucking tongue out of your mouth and talking.
I'm going to do you a favor, because you're an unjustly imprisoned man. I'd like to see your lawyer pay for all the pain and suffering he's put you through years.
Come in, are you tripping? Who the fuck are you?
I'm your wishmaster.
Oh yeah? You better wish for some fucking sense real quick.
I believe you said you'd like to see your lawyer go fuck himself. I could arrange that.
Yo man, you ain't playing for real, my boy is.
I only pay for me.
What's in it for you?
Your soul.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Make it happen.
Let's go, man. Go on your thing. See. Come on. I said, come on. Get out of here, man. Well. What do we have here, boys? Wishmaster. I like to there something I can help you with, brother? I'm sure there is. I'll be watching you. Bushmaster. Tinkerbell looking motherfucker.
Hello, Robert. How's it going?
You tell me.
Well, actually, very well. Oh, yeah, have a seat, please. I think that I may have some good news for you. Now, something about your case didn't sit right with me. It was the search. Wasn't handled properly. I did some digging, and I uncovered a procedural screw-up that's potentially very damaging to the DA's office. I think that I can get all the charges against you dropped.
Let me back up, man. Back up. Wait, you telling me you can get all the charges dropped?
That's right.
What are you saying, man? You saying that I can go free?
That's right, Robert. And of course, you know, with my connections at the police department and the DA's office, well, you know, I can.
Careful what you wish for. What the hell's the matter with you? I don't know what the hell happened. So what you got, motherfuckers? Come on, let's rock! Careful what you wish for. That's how hard you hit me, Batman! Get out of here! Take care of yourself! Got me another one attack, man. Damn. Every time I have trouble in my house, I see your ugly face. Now what the hell happened here? Not drugs. Well, you're a funny guy, huh? Listen, I'll fuck you up with a week in a hole. A week? Is that the best you got? One more? You got it, mister. I was in a hole box for 3,000 years. This should be a breeze. You a fucking nutcase. Yeah. I'm gonna take care of you. Now get his ass out of here. Stuff his ass in a hole. Is that your wish? I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Leave her alone. Like you left her alone, father. I know how you feel. I'd like to get my hands on that cute little ass myself. You won't succeed. Who's gonna stop me? God will stop you. God has nothing to do with this. God has everything to do with this. Be gone, Satan. I think you had your demons mixed up, father.
Gregory, I want you. Gregory.
Tell Morgan I'll be in touch.
This is John Kitover, Canada Cargo.
of the airport was enough for me. Yeah.
So I think she's been doing mocktails for at least 2 or 3 years now. You know, for if you feel pressured.
Who's poetry by John? Coach. Got a goat beard going on. You're the old goat. My shit's opposite though. My shit in the middle is black and it's gray on the sides. Okay, we're gonna drink some tea and make another little recording. Here we go. Hope you'll enjoy. Okay, we'll be back. I'm gonna go fill up my teacup. My little tea. My little cup. Devin, you're up. You're an F word, Devin. Poetry is technically gay therapy. What up, Emma? We're reading poetry. say something. Sorry, I couldn't hit the button fast enough. Something you want to say, Emma? Emma Mitchell. Trying to invite you up.
Now it works, finally. Sorry. So, you're reading poetry. What are you reading?
I'm reading from the master, Frada Podarabo, brother of the Silver Star. The name of this poem is Morphia. We're about to finish it, and then after Morphia, we go into Logos, and then Happy Dust for Margot.
Oh, I don't know any of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. This is very rare poetry. Okay, here we go. It's 3 minutes, and it's a meditation. So take the deepest breath of the day. Hold it for 10 seconds. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover running in the 16th district to defeat Darren Lotery, super secret ASMR magic MLB hypnosis. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment now. And you Puritan others who have missed the morphia craving, cry scorn if I call you brothers, crow lip at my maniac raving. Fools, 7 times beguiled, you have not known her? Well, it was never a need she smiled to harry you into hell. Morphia is but one spark of its secular fire. She is the single sun, type of all desire. All that you would, you are, and that is the crown of a craving. You are slaves of the wormwood star. Analyzed, reason is raving. Feeling, examined is pain. What heaven were to hope for a doubt of it? Life is anguish, insane, and death is not a way out of it. Okay, this is called Logos. Out of the night forth flamed a star, mine own, now 70 light years nearer as I urge constant mine heart through the abyss unknown. Its glory my soul guide while spaces surge about me 70 light years. As I near that gate of light that men call death, its cold pale gleam begins to pulse. A throbbing sphere, systole and diastole of eager gold. New life, immortal, warmth of passion, bleed till night's black velvet burn to crimson heart. It is thy voice, thy word, the secret seed of rapture that admonishes the dark. Swift, by necessity most righteous drawn, Hermes, authentic augur of the dawn. Okay, this is called Happy Dust from Margot. Snow that fallest from heaven, bear me aloft on thy wings, to the domes of the star-girdled 7, the abode of ineffable things. Quintessence of joy and of strength, that abolishing future and past, maxed the present in infinite length, my soul all one with the vast, alone the unnameable God, that is ice of his measureless cold, without being or form or abode, without motion of matter the fold, where the shepherd universe sleeps with no sense, no delusion, no dream. And you, Puritan others who have missed the morphia, who have Okay, did you like it, Emma?
It was
No, this is a poetry book.
What's the book again? When was it published?
It's the collected works, or it's selected poems of Aleister Crowley by Martin Booth.
Got it.
Yeah. Do you have any poetry you want to read?
Yeah, I like Langston Hughes. Hang on just a second. She was using it back there. So, is that your favorite book right now, or are you just reading it because?
He's my favorite author publisher, but like this is my second week. I'm nearing, or really like almost going on 3 weeks. I'm almost finished with the book, just like a couple pages left. And I've been putting it all on YouTube, cutting it up into 3 minutes.
That's good. Okay. Do you like Langston Hughes?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. I've been scarred, battered, my hopes the wild done scattered. Snow has frizz me, sun has baked me. Looks like between them they done tried to make me. Stop laughing, stop living, stop living. But I don't care, I'm still here. Like some Hughes.
That's it.
Hold fast in dreams, for dreams die. Life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow.
Okay, keep going.
There's one, I can't remember what it's titled. It talks
Is
about,
that
like,
Torian Scott? Is that you, motherfucker? Torian Scott, the Torian Scott.
Trayvon Hunt. What? I thought it was a cop.
Doing no poetry right now, no, please.
It's okay, it's okay.
You're welcome.
What do you like? What kind of poetry do you like, Trayvon? I was reading Langston Hughes right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you. Talk to me.
What'd you say?
I said, is there a certain piece you like? I'll read this one. Okay, this is Langston Hughes. It's I Dream a World. I dream a world where man, no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth and peace the paths adorn. I dream a world where all will know where sweet freedom sway, where greed no longer saps the soul and avarice lights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the boundaries of the earth and every man is free. Where wretchedness will hang its head and joy like a pearl attends the needs of all mankind. Of such a dream, my world. Thanks to you.
That was great.
Yeah, I like that one.
What was the premise of that poem?
Well, Langston Hughes was writing a lot about like equality. That's what he is. He was suffering through. He'd suffered through a lot in his life, and so I mean, all of his stuff is about really. I think about the Black experience and the human experience, and seeking the level of equality and hopefulness in that time period. Hey, bye. Thank you. Did you have a good night? Yeah. Okay. Was it fun?
All
Did you have a
done
party?
scattered.
No.
Snow is drizzling. Sun has
Let's just
you still there? Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got my daughter. I'll be back in a little while. I'm gonna.
oh.
Why don't you guys? Can you read a poem? Like, Trayvon, have you ever read anything by Maya Angelou?
I just wanted to listen to you read about it.
Okay. Well, I'll read another one in a little while. If you don't mind. I just have to.
Okay, you just stay and read it, that's fine.
Okay. I'll be back.
Oh. God damn it, John.
John, read some poetry.
No.
TS is the boy who cried wolf, who creates a room every week and cries wolf. But here he is, trying to listen to a pretty girl read some poetry, 'cause he's bored.
Whatever happened to the wolf who cried, or the kid who cried wolf? Whatever happened to him?
He started reading poetry, and his testicles grew to enormous sizes, full of energy and spunkum. And that energy grew into a powerful will of desire. And that powerful will of desire grew into a powerful movement of action and productivity. And then he came back to Clubhouse to read more poetry.
Oh, he was the sheep. Wait, oh, he's I still don't understand this. Oh, he was crying for the wolf to hurt the sheep or kill the sheep. Was he pranking though? John, you still there?
Yeah.
Who was he pranking though?
What are you looking?
The boy who cried wolf.
Oh, himself actually, mostly, but everybody else who who kept playing the game with him.
But nobody was.
Let me go fill my pipe. I'll be right back. You meditate on that.
Are you referring to me, John, who has the boy who cried wolf? Oh.
Oh, he left. No big surprise there. Farewell, Tori and Scott, the boy who cried wolf. Okay, this is gonna be my last round of poetry. I hope you're enjoying it. Welcome, Nabeha.
Yo.
You back?
Yes. I love you so.
You back. Okay, this is called a happy dust.
Well, John, you were having a house.
You don't understand. I'm recording videos on YouTube here. I'm all set up. It takes 3 minutes. This is a meditation.
Conversation.
No, not right now. You gotta wait 3 minutes.
God damn it. Alright.
It's gonna take you 3 minutes. Here we go. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover running in the 16th district, recording magical poetry, NLP, ASMR hypnosis to defeat the rhino, Terry Mud, the big borrower, the big spender, the big taxer, the COVID-19 vaccine liar, the fraudster, the scammer. Go to johnforcongress.com to defeat and unseat Terry Mud in the 16th district. where the shepherd universe sleeps, with nor sense, nor delusion, nor dream, no spirit that wantons or weeps, no thought in its silence supreme. I sit him utterly still. In mine eyes is my fathomless lust ablaze to annihilate will, to crumble my being to dust, to calcine the dust to an ash, to burn up the ash into an air, to abolish the air with the flash of the final, the fulminant flare. All this I have done, and dissolved the primordial germ of my thought. I have rolled myself up and revolved the wheel of my being to naught. Is there even the memory left? That I was, that I am, it is lost, as I utter the word, and cleft by the last swift spear of the frost. Snow, I am nothing at last, I sit and am utterly still. They are perished, the phantoms, and past they were born of my weariness will, when I craved being in form, when the conscious cloud was a mist, precursor of stupor and storm, when I and my shadow had kissed, and brought into life all the shapes that confused the clear space with their marks. Vain spectres, whose vapor escapes a whirlwind of ruinous sparks, no substance have any of these. I have dreamed them in sickness of lust. Delirium born of disease, ah, whence was the master, the must, posed on the all? Is it true then that something in me is subject to fate? Are there two after all that can be? I have brought all that is to an end, for myself am sufficient, and so, do I trick myself now? Shall I rend once again this homologous whole? I have stripped every garment from space, I have strangled the secret of time. All being is fled from my face with motions inhibited rhyme. Stiller and stiller I sit, till even infinity fades. 'Tis an idle, 'tis weakness of wit that breeds in inanity shades. In the fullness of naught I become the deepest and steadiest knot. Contains in its nature the sum of the functions of being and thought. Still as I sit, and destroy all possible trace of the past, or germ of the future, no joy, no knowledge, no lie of the last. It is vain for the silence is endowed with a nature, the seed of a name.
Where the shepherd universe sleeps, no sense, no delusion, no dream, no sense, no delusion, a spirit that wantons a spirit that.
Okay, that's part 6. This is hashtag poetry, hashtag poem, hashtag ASMR.
Congressman John Kitover running in the 16th district to defeat terror and poetry, super secret ASMR magic and NLP hypnosis. Like button, share, subscribe, and comment now.
And you Puritan others who have missed the morphia craving, cry scorn if I call you brothers, crow lip at my maniac raving. Fools, 7 times beguiled, you have not known her? Well, there was never a need she smiled to harry you into hell. Morphia is but one spark of its secular fire. She is the single sun, type of all desire. All that you would, you are. That is the crown of a craving. You are slaves of the wormwood star. Analyzed, reason is raving. Feeling examined is pain. What heaven were to hope for a doubt of it. Life is anguish, it is sane, and death is not a way out of it. Okay, this is called Logos. Under the nightfall fourth flame star, mine own, now 70 light years nearer as I urge constant mine heart through the abyss unknown. Its glory is my sole guide while spaces surge about me 70 light years. As I near that gate of light that men call death, its cold pale gleam begins to pulse. A throbbing sphere, systole and diastole of eager gold. New life, immortal, warmth of passion bleed till the night's black velvet burn to crimson heart. It is thy voice, thy word, the secret seed of rapture that admonishes the dark. Swift, by necessity most righteous drawn, Hermes, authentic augur of the dawn. It is so happy dust, Margot, snow that falleth from heaven, bear me aloft on thy wings, to the domes of the star-girdled seven, the abode of ineffable things. Quintessence of joy and of strength, that abolishing future and past. Max, the present and infinite length, my soul all one with the vast. Alone the unnameable God, that is ice of his measureless cold, without being or form. Congressman John Kitover running in the 16th district to defeat Darren Lottery. Super secret ASM or magic and LBM access. Like button, share, subscribe, and comment now. And you spirits and others who have missed the morphia craving, cry scorn if I call you brothers, crow lip at my maniac breathing. Fools, 7 times.
Hey, do you mind paying for this? I don't have any cash.
Sure, I'll just put it on my credit card. I'm never gonna pay it back.
Congressman John Kitover running in the 16th district to defeat the rhino, Darren Hood, the big borrower, the big spender, the big taxer, the COVID-19 vaccine liar, the fraudster, the scammer. Go to JohnForCongress.com to defeat and unseat Darren Hood in the 16th district. Where the shepherd universe sleeps, with no sense, no delusion, no dream, no spirit that wanted to reaps, no thought in it. Subscribe, this is called morphine. So blood wrenches its pain, sardonic through heart. Congressman John Kitover. members of the 16th District. We are the
Okay, this is called Happy Dust. This is poetry. I'm recording this for YouTube, Facebook, Clubhouse, etc. These are 3 minutes of poetry. This is the last part of Happy Dust. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading magical NLP ASMR hypnosis to defeat terror in the 16th District of Illinois. Go to johnforcongress.com. Tell me beat, unseen, and defeat with rhinologist, vaccinologist, superpower, super spreader, super text. This is called Happy Dust. Vain specters whose vapor escapes, a whirlwind of ruinous sparks. No substance have any of these. I have dreamed them in sickness and lust. Delirium born of disease. Ah, whence was the master the must? Imposed on the all. Is it true then that something in me is subject to fate? Are there two after all there can be? And brought all there is to an end, for myself am sufficient and sole. Do I trick myself now? Shall I rend once again this homologous whole? I have stripped every garment from space. I have strangled the secret of time. All being is fed from my face with motions inhibited rhyme. Stiller and stiller I sit, till even infinity fades. 'Tis an idol, 'tis weakness of wit that breeds in inanity shades. Yet the fullness of naught I become, the deepest and steadiest naught, contains in its nature the sum of the functions of being and thought. Still as I sit and destroy all possible trace of the past, all germ of the future, nor joy nor knowledge alive at the last. It is vain, for the silence is dowered with a nature, the seed of a name, necessity, fearfully flowered with the blossom of possible aim. I am necessity? Scry necessity, mother of fate, and fate determines me, and I have the will to create. Vast is the sphere, but it turns on itself like the pettiest star, and I am the lobby that learns all things equally are. Inscrutable nothing regards the cosmos of fire and of mist. Suns, atoms, the clouds, and the clods ineluctably dare to exist. Have made the voyage of thought, the voyage of vision I swam, to the heart of the ocean of not, from the source of the spring of I am. I know myself wholly the brother alike of the all in one. I know that all things are each other, that their sum and their substance is none. But the knowledge itself can excel, its fullness hath broken its bond. All's truth and all's falsehood as well, and what of the region beyond? So still though I sit is forever, stabbed to the heart of my spine. Destroy the last seed of endeavor to seal up my soul in the shrine. Silence, eternity, peace. I abandon the here and the now. I cease from the effort to cease. I absolve the dead eye from its vow.
had dreamed I met sickness and lust. Delirium born of disease. Ah! Whence was the mask of the must? How goes the wall? Is it true that something in me is subject to fate? Other two, if all there can be, from all there is to an end, for myself am sufficient and so. Editing Congressman John Kitover running in the 16th district, recording Matt. To defeat the Rhino and the like button shirt the superpowers. Stockholm protects and that like button Congressman.
I find it like, I look at that Trump and his wife.
Watch the wallet, man. Whoa. Watch the wallet, man. Whoa.
See and defeat with the rhinologist, vaccinologist, super tax. This is called Happy Dust.
JohnForCongress.com. Please forward to this Facebook Live.
Congressman John Kitover reading 3 minutes of poetry.
Diagnosis and defeat.
Old Irving Park.
See that defeat with rhinologist, vaccinologist. See that defeat. See that defeat with rhinologist, vaccinologist. How did a Congressman John Kitover?
All done, Scanner. Snow is me. Sun has baked me. All done.
Snark. Tax or go. Hit that like a button. Congressman.
mountainous place.
Well-being of children, our elderly population.
My car wouldn't start, sorry.
Oh shit. Did you have to get a jump?
Yeah, I did. I found somebody to do it. I was grateful. But it was like not working for the first couple of times. I was getting really worried.
Okay, this is John for Congress. Thanks for watching this YouTube Live.